What's up, YouTube? It's 2 times XP here, and I'm back with another live stream. So yeah, let's get into this. So I was able to hit 10 million in power level. I'm pretty close to getting my 5th character up, which is Nightwing, to level 240. So I'm pretty happy for that. So today I've pretty much played most of my daily rotation already. Oh yeah, I've also got Parallax. Just want to throw that out there, but I've done most of my daily rotation, and so I'm just going to be doing a few extra battles, see if I could push system recovery a little bit more. Okay, cool. And that's basically it. I like to comb my account a little bit, just make sure I've gotten everything that I needed to get. Double check, triple check. There's nothing wrong with that. Hmm. Maybe I go for Pandora. Yeah, I'll grab the Pandora shards here. I was actually really lucky the other day when I was pulling for Cheshire. I got some Bizarro shards, so I think I'm about 120, so I can get Bizarro to actually rank 8. He seems to be coming back in style, so I'm gonna keep my eye out for him, especially pairing him with Swamp Thing. I've seen how good Swamp Thing can be if you pair him with other characters and starting to see his potential. But he's definitely better with more poison allies than anything else. And I'm pretty excited to see Dr. Poison come to the game because I think it's just gonna take that poison team to the next level for the most part. And see here, I don't even have Starfire. I got Batman to rank 10. He's good there for now. But the obvious choice here would be Poison Ivy. Oh wow, I got a lot of those. So here, I'm not investing into Superman OG here, OG Superman or the Flash. I actually doubled up on Wonder Woman shards this month. So I bought 20 here and then I turned around and bought 20 more from here. So that was good. I'm trying to get her up to rank 10 eventually, but she's at rank 8. So that's going to help me out a lot. I think that she'll be definitely getting up to rank at least rank 9 next month for sure. So in the meanwhile, I could definitely just hold on to these and wait till next season, or I could possibly invest a little bit into Kid Flash and grab him because I think so. Here, I think it's a good investment to just grab maybe Kid Flash, shards, Two Face. I got a bunch of Two Face. I don't have that many of Gorilla Grodd, but I don't really see any much use for him unless I build a debuff team, and I don't have Sinestro. And I think Raven, you should build Raven before you even build him. So it's just like, yeah, and that's not a lot. I mean, unless you need like maybe 5 or 10, I don't recommend anyone using their elite arena credits to purchase badge material. I really think that they should maybe start putting more implementing badge material in the stages here, especially in the higher nodes, because badging, gold, titanium is very scarce in this game, and it makes it hard to progress in the game, even if it's just a little bit. I think that they should definitely, especially at level 40, where they take away the growth fund, they should definitely implement like reward you more for clearing harder content that takes a long time to do. And also maybe they should look into tearing up the security plan, because once you hit maybe mid 30s, the security plan don't really hit as hard as it did when you first started off. Like when I first started playing this game and I was just getting a security plan, I mean I was rolling through content, but now that I've gotten to like the 30s, it's just been very slow. And I feel that a part of that is because the security plan, even for free to play players or paid players, I feel like the security plan is just not keeping up with the level requirements, and that's also hurting the gameplay, because people have to wait, like some players, especially free to play players, they're waiting like a week or almost 2 weeks before they can even progress more in the story, and it's causing this effect where they're only like logging in for half an hour, 40 minutes at most. They're doing elite arena, doing a little bit of the recovery system, doing the stuff that they can do, Elseworld, maybe doing this and Evil Falls, and they're logging off. And that's good sometimes, but we want to be able to progress a lot sooner than 2 weeks. I just think that at that point, we got to start looking at other options or more ways where the devs should be like, okay, well, we got to start putting a little bit more resources, because that's one thing I do like about Marvel Strike Force when I was playing Marvel Strike Force, is that they had a tier system, like rank 1 through 20. They had a tier 1 security plan like thing going on, and then when you hit another rank, the battle pass ranks up with the player. So they should definitely look into making sure that the battle pass ranks up with the player. And it took years for Marvel Strike Force to get to that point to where they are now. It's a really good game now, and I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying it got better over time. And this game just only been out maybe 3-4 months. They've already showed that they are willing to listen to the player community here, and they're willing to make changes. So just say, guys, let's try to be more open. Let's not try to just beat the devs down just because everything isn't perfect. Then one day it's gonna get better. Just if they continue to go down the path they're going right now, with trying to make the slight adjustments to make the game more friendlier and more approachable and better for the players. Because I mean, I really like the fact that they implemented here with the Cheshire pool. They have the guarantee. That's a really good move. I really think that's good. It's still a little bit expensive pulling that many times, but it's not as bad as it was, because I tried to pull for Judo Master and I did not get Judo Master at all. So this is a step in the right direction. I just don't want to take away credit where credit is due and let something overshadow all the good work that the devs have been doing. And let's talk about the Parallax event. I look at this a couple different ways, right? I don't think reinforcements is the biggest issue in this game when it comes to things like badging, gold, titanium, the major bottlenecks in the game. I feel like reinforcements is more like a cherry on top type of thing. Yes, they're very strong and you do need reinforcements for your account. But I also don't think I want people to start bringing down the value of reinforcements. I think, yes, reinforcements could use a bit of a rework, and I'm going to explain what I think. I'm not saying this is the best option. I'm just saying this is what I think. It's just only my opinion based off what I've seen in the community wise. I think Parallax is one of the best reinforcements in the game, but when we look at all reinforcements, they all require the same amount of resources to rank them up. like ranking them up. It doesn't matter if it's a blue, a purple, or epic, or no, I mean elite. Sorry about that. Excuse me on that. Common or elite or epic, like parallax. Like they all require a certain amount of these gold, like flakes of materials for to rank up the reinforcement. Right here, I think like the blues and the purples, they should take it down a tier level because it's not as powerful as a parallax or the cannon or anything like that. So I think having needing like 25 of these to rank this up is a bit too expensive. And when it comes to like introducing more reinforcements to the game, it's okay to have tier levels to your reinforcements, but I think they also should introduce more purple ones that should be absolutely free for everybody to get. I don't want them to turn into a situation where we're taking the premium reinforcements and say, okay, you get a poison reinforcement, you get it regardless. I think you should be able to get the units, but I also don't think they should be given away, if that makes sense. I think the purple ones should introduce more purple ones that are really good for both pay to win and free to play, but also change the requirements to level them up so it's not the same amount of requirements to use those reinforcements, if that makes sense. I don't want it to turn into a thing where just because I logged in the game, I have no investment in the poison team. If I was a player that's like, okay, but you're going to give me a reinforcement for a team I don't have. So then it kind of becomes useless and it brings down the value of the reinforcement. And I think people should have to save and prepare in any aspect when it comes to characters, when it comes to reinforcements, everything. I just don't think that everybody should be like, okay, well, everybody get this just because we played the game or whatever the case may be. But I also think it needs to kind of be fair to not bring down the value of reinforcements. I think that certain reinforcements are more valuable than others. That's just my opinion. And I think that they need to restructure the leveling of the reinforcements when it comes to the way they're leveled up a little bit, because I think I don't want to take like a blue reinforcement here and put that much resources in it to level it up when it's not as good as Parallax or the Cannon or the Batmobile. I think it's good, but it's kind of hard to want to take this one past 3. I think the ranking up system should reflect the reinforcement that we're ranking up. If I'm ranking up Parallax, okay, I'm fine with having to use this much resources to rank him up. But for a blue or a purple, I think it needs to be adjusted a little bit to fit that reinforcement. And I think that that'll help a little bit with the bottlenecks and stuff when it comes to reinforcement ranking up. And also, I think that we don't want to automatically bring down the value of reinforcements by just making it too easy for the top tier reinforcements to be given, but we also don't want to create a place where people don't have more reinforcement options, if that makes sense. But other than that, yeah, I just want to do a little bit of gameplay here on the poison team. Yeah, and that's what I mean, Aggie. It's just, it doesn't matter if it's a blue, purple, or top tier like a Parallax. The ranking up just, it shouldn't cost the same. I think the blues should be a lot cheaper than the purples, and the purples should be a lot cheaper to rank up than the premium ones. Because it makes that to me makes no sense that you need the same requirements to rank up a lesser reinforcement than the top tier reinforcement. It's all the same. I think that they need to adjust that a little bit. And like we have all these premium ones, but I think they need to introduce more purple ones, which are maybe given away because you still gotta invest resources to rank them up. That's just my take. You know, I could be completely wrong. I don't never think that I'm completely right on things. I just think that, you know, that's just like when I think about reinforcements, I'm thinking about things like I'm trying to compare it to things like watches, for example. Like, of course, a Rolex is going to be more expensive than a Tudor, made by the same company, but one is value higher than the other. So the price cost is different. And that's just what I'm trying to say. I don't think everybody should get something that they don't need. If you don't need this, then you don't need it. But I'm not saying gate lock you out of it, because I think we should all have the opportunity to get it. But I don't want things to feel like it's just given, because if you just give something away, people don't really value it as much unless they say, okay, I had to save up a little bit. I had to make a choice. Either I could take my tickets from this event here I could take my tickets from this event here and I could put it towards a reinforcement that I want. Or if I really want to, I could take my tickets from this event and I can go purchase other material. But if we say, okay, we're going to run this event for 8 days and we're just going to give you the reinforcement anyways, then the ticketing system becomes irrelevant. There's no point to save the tickets. It's no point to having the tickets. Then that means we're just going to give everybody reinforcements, and then you just do whatever you want with the ticket. There's no real struggle. There's no real choice to be made there. And that's where I kind of, you know, think that when it comes to reinforcement, I think the value is there, especially because we don't have a lot of reinforcements in the game. It would be a little bit strange to say, okay, well, I'm gonna pay to play player, and then and also doing that, you're going it's gonna I feel like it's gonna have a little bit of a ripple effect where the people who are willing to pay $20 to get the reinforcement now instead of having to wait an event or two, then it's just like, okay, then the devs lose out on that money as well, because at the end of the day it's a business for them, and they have to make a profit. They have to make a profit from somewhere. So we can't be as, you know, tough on everything, especially when the players are saying, okay, well, we know profit margins for the devs haven't been the best on the game, but we still are not really taking into consideration that they have to run a business and they have to try to get money from somewhere, and we're going to just dismiss. And I don't want to turn into a case where we're just automatically dismissing the work and improvements that they are working on. I just don't want to be that guy. I don't want to take away credit. I'll say, okay, one day, oh, I'm happy, and then the next day I'm just gonna, you know, go back to complaining. I mean, change is always good, especially for the players, but we also need the things like the badging system, because that's a mess. And that's the number one thing that's on my list. Maybe not to other people, but I think the badging in this game is a mess. You got so many characters in this game, and it's only getting worse. And you don't get enough resources here from, like, from from Crisis Watch, for example. If you don't rank, like right now, I'm ranked number 3. So if I stay ranked number 3 in Crisis Watch, I can get I can get a pretty decent amount of badge material here. I can get decent amount here. And that's great for me. But as a free to play player and a player who's pretty new, they're not gonna have a chance, because the guys who are or the players who already have their accounts built up, they're gonna always win those events or have the better chances to win in those events. So if you're placing here and here, it's going to take a very long time to rank up badges. So maybe that's another thing they want to maybe consider looking at. But I also said, hey man, if anything, because there's no growth fund at 40 or whatever, and badges and stuff start to come into more of a play at that level, why not implement a higher tier tier security plan or something like that that has a little bit more resources other than the little bit of titanium we're getting here, because half of this pass is titanium, and it's not really enough titanium at the higher levels to really do much for a person's account, if that makes sense. It's not keeping up with the level play. That's what I've noticed, that this pad doesn't keep up. We need to restructure this security plan a little bit, especially because there's no growth fund for after 40. They need to restructure it. And also for free to play players, when it comes to badges and gold and stuff like that, how about in the 30s here on these harder nodes where you need 2 teams, put a little bit more gold, put a little bit more titanium, put a little bit of badge material in there. It won't hurt, because then you're giving people incentive to try to clear those harder nodes here in the game. And I noticed that it doesn't feel as rewarding as it once did, and it's definitely not going to feel as rewarding once the growth fund goes away for me. It's going to be like, wow, I just got past a really hard node. I needed 2-3 teams to do it, but I didn't really get anything. I didn't feel like I achieved anything for leveling up my characters and getting that done. So that's just how I feel. I just think it's just an ideal. It's not facts of what needs to be done. I'm not a game developer. I'm not coding this game. I'm just a player, and I'm just pointing out things that I've noticed with the game's flaws. I mean, the lack of reward at the higher levels is definitely noticeable. It's definitely noticeable, especially when it comes to the badging system. Like it's pretty clear as day that the badging system is one of the in the badging, the titanium and the gold is way bigger bottlenecks in this game. But they can fix it. They can fix it. I don't know how they're gonna fix it, but they could definitely fix it. Yeah. Okay. So let me get to a little bit of gameplay. And this isn't really a rant about it, because I'm really happy with some of the changes they've done this week. And I just hope they continue to listen to the community suggestions, be open to all ideas. Because I looked in Discord the other day and I seen a ton of good ideas. And I want the devs to continue to listen to us. And Obito, he's in there. He's talking to the gamers. He's giving feedback. He's doing a lot of good work. I just don't want him to stop doing that, because we may see one great thing that they do, and then the next minute we tear them down for something that, yes, I would say could be an issue, but it shouldn't be. It's not the biggest issue right now, if that makes sense. Like right now, I'm still in the. I feel like I'm in the end part of the middle stages, but I don't even know how far in game really goes. I know there's not very many people are in the 50s, but I don't. I would like to know at some point, does it just stop at some point, or do it just continue to go on past main stage 50 something? Like I don't even know. I may have to look into that sooner than later, but yes, I have this Parallax here, and this dude works phenomenal. And like once again, I think Parallax is so good, and I think players should not be gate locked out of him. I don't think they should, but I also don't think Parallax should just be given away either, just for the free. I think people should have to save their tickets. I think that people should definitely feel like, okay, I earned that Parallax. I got the Rolex because I saved, I strategized, I planned. I didn't just get it and just because I participated in an event that really was mostly RNG. Every card, no like heavy gameplay and nothing like that. And this is not no bash on anybody. So It's just my opinion on things like that because I don't want to see the game be like, okay, well, especially when it comes to PvP, and I could be very biased because of my PvP experience. It's just, to me, I don't think it's fair to say, okay, well, what's the point of me being a pay to win player if they're just going to give away the secret sauce? You're going to give it away, then okay, I'll definitely take it. But if there's a choice to be made, I think that players should still have to make that choice, whether they be free to play, pay to win, or whatever. They should make choices, not being locked out. But I think also being able to get characters that you actually want, that's the issue in this game, because we're literally locked out of Hal Jordan and also Sinestro and other characters unless they bring the banner back. That to me is a lot worse for players than reinforcements, because I could just save my tickets for 2, no more than 3 events. But the thing I think a lot of players are doing, I think they're spending their tickets. They're not really saving up their tickets like they should be, and just using those tickets to get the reinforcements that they want. Some players are probably using their tickets. Like the last event, that one was a hot mess, and I have to admit that's the only reason why I straight up just bought Parallax now, is because when that event came out for the cannon, I was one of the people who paid, went on ahead and got the cannon, but then I wanted Parallax, but he wasn't in the shop, right? So I spent those tickets, and then they came like 2-3 days too late and said, "Hey, we apologize, Parallax. We had an issue putting Parallax in the shop." And I'm like, "Dude, come on, right?" Yeah, and that's totally on the devs. They should have communicated that immediately when they put the cannon out. Like, wait, before you spend your tickets on resources in the shop, we're gonna let you know that Parallax is gonna be in the base shop in a few days or something like that. If they would have communicated to me that, I would have had Parallax last event. But because I didn't know and there was lack of communication, I spent my tickets. That's what happened. So them bringing back Parallax this quick, I'm really happy, because of course I wanted him. And I think too, it benefits everybody, because if you had tickets saved up from the last event and you wanted to get Parallax, and that's my only gripe against the devs on this Parallax event, it's like, well, how do you know that players didn't have, free to play players or even pay to win players didn't already have the tickets they needed to get Parallax, and maybe they only needed to get the board 1, 2, or 3 to get the tickets they needed to get Parallax? I think Parallax should have been in the shop. Every reinforcement should be available to get in the shop, regardless if it's the premium reinforcement for the event. Like, I think that's kind of bad, that if I was a free to play player and I have like 600 some tickets and I have all the tickets I need to buy Parallax, I don't need to try to make it a board 4 to unlock him. I should have the option to go ahead and just unlock him in the shop because I have my tickets. Because that to me didn't make any sense about this event. I'm like, okay, well, I know a lot of players, they already got tickets to get Parallax, so why isn't he in the shop? And I don't think just having him as a feature should take away the choice to use your tickets to purchase him. So that's my take on that. So let's move on to the Poison team. I think the Poison team is phenomenal. It's the best team in the game. I'm just going to speed this up. I like Aquaman when he's on my side, but I hate watching Aquaman on the other team. I just have to be front with you about that. It's like, man, this dude's gonna shield all day. He's just gonna heal up the team. It's just such a long, drawn out battle, but he's one of my favorites when he's on my side of the field anyways. Like, now I'm cool with it. Oh crap! Martian Manhunter just got nerfed. Ugh, that's bad. Oh yeah. I want to get in more practice of using Martian Manhunter with the sacrifice team going against more poison team members. Oh yeah, we got this. I wonder how good the poison team's gonna be once Doctor Poison hits the game. That was a fun battle. Mm-mm. Try to make sure I got everything in place. Okay, we're good to go. Oh crap. Okay. Man, these dudes just murked my team. Yeah, it's a wrap for me. Mm-mm. When it comes to the poison team, Aggie, you need you need Cheshire and Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, excuse me. Yeah, Swamp Thing is way more dependent on being on the poison team than Cheshire is. She can kind of roam outside the poison team, but she thrives more on the poison team. If that makes sense, because of her bleed ability stack. She could definitely play on other teams. Swamp Thing is very limited. He's very limited. I'm gonna try to get this a shot, see how this works out. Maybe give the parallax a try here. Hopefully it goes on Poison Ivy. No, it most likely go on Constantine because he does hit hard. Oh man, yeah, I'm through, dude. Yeah, they got me on this one. See, my team is so behind. They're already gone, so I can't advance on none of these right now. Yeah, I think all of these are pretty much maxed out. That's a 10, 10, 11. Yeah, I've overachieved on that one. I wish that one was open so I can get some titanium. Yeah, I need a lot of experience here in order to rank him up. I need to get, hopefully later tonight, I'll have what I need to get him to 40 once the game restarts at 6 o'clock my time. Also, I used a couple of my sets. I don't regret it because I was able to get some purples out of it. And I was also able to get Constantine. I almost have enough to get Constantine to rank 11. I think that's pretty cool. Let me see, can I change that? Because I think this is gonna go away. It's gonna change in a few days. Yeah, so like in a date, it's gonna change. So I was glad I did finish. And I got 2 characters for this week. I'm not gonna pull Constantine anymore, but I'm glad I did get Zatanna enough Zatanna shards to get her to rank 8 because she is really, really good. She's still a really good character. She's like a staple that you should have on your team. And that was one of the only reasons why, like, before I fully commit to building the poison team, I was going to go for the Mr. T team, but the only reason why I didn't was because it was like I think it may be easier to go ahead and commit to the poison team because I already have access to Swamp Thing's banner. I don't have access to Superman DCU's banner. Yes, I could pull Mr. Terrific and guys shards from the oh no, I'm playing. I'm doing a little bit of both. Daryl Banks. I'm just playing and going through the my stuff for my live stream. So I am recording right now too. Thank you for asking. But yeah, that's the reason why for Mr. Terrific, I just pivoted away because I was like, okay, well, I have the shot of better chance of just getting more copies of the Poison Team characters because they're they're running the banner versus the RNG luck with having these as desires and slowing me down because I'm only able to do a desired pull every no, much appreciated, Mr. Banks. Thank you. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that they, I still like the Mr. T team. I just think right now, if you didn't, that's the one thing too. I would have to say that I agree 100% with Mr. Squirrel, and I see eye to eye with him on a lot of different things. Also, superhero gamer. I like the fact I do agree. Like he said in one of his earlier videos about Swamp Thing banner not being here long enough because people really needed the banner to be here longer to make an informed decision because you can go back and check any of my videos. Before Cheshire came out, I bashed Swamp Thing every single day. I bashed this guy every single day. I bashed him even when it wasn't even about Swamp Thing. He just came up and I was bashing him saying he was a bad legendary because no one had any clue how good he possibly would be once Cheshire got into the game. And then I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm eating my words because he's good. He's not great. He's good, but only under conditions when he's playing with Poison members. He is good. He's a niche character. He's required for the Poison team. And if you don't have him, you really can't run a Poison team. You can run a Poison team without Cheshire. You could use Scarecrow. You could use Poison Ivy. You can use those three and make a decent poison team. I showed in one of my last gameplay videos for Victor's Arena how the guy put Bizarro in there and it buffed up Swamp Thing and Swamp Thing went ham. I think it's awesome. under the right conditions, Swamp Thing is one of the best tanks in the game, and that's with other poison people. So I give him his credit, but Cheshire is a beast. She's a monster. She's probably the best epic in the game. She's probably the best epic in the game, and I have to concede to that. Oh yeah, he does. You're right, 100%. He hits hard as still best single target DPS in the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100% right, Banks. Oh yeah. Man. And then once you get Parallax with Cheshire, oh my god. She oh my god. So good. Gameplay is so good. I mean, she she I mean, I just can't say enough good things about Cheshire's ability. She's oh my god, such a good. This is my favorite character in the game. I can't even hide. I didn't know that Poison Team would be this good. I'm glad I just made the investment. I'm glad I just grabbed the watch Swamp Thing, and I think they need to change that. Swamp Thing banner should still be here because players had no real clue on how good he would be once Cheshire and Dr. Poison get into the game. And I think that that also hurts them financially by not running the banner the whole month. I think that they should have at least ran the banner until Dr. Poison banner ran out as well. His banner should have been here throughout the whole month. Because now he's in purgatory. Basically. If you didn't get Swamp Thing, he's in purgatory right now. Let me check and see if he's even in a weekly recruitment. Nope. See, it's not in the weekly recruitment. Let's see, he's in his. Nope, not here either. See, so now he's in what I like to call purgatory until they decide to put him in the league. That's just as worse because I pulled on this thing for forever. I haven't got one legendary out of this banner, and he's not even in here yet. So right now, Swamp Thing is locked in purgatory. You have no real way of getting him. You can't request them. You can't put him as a desired. What's the point? You're losing money. Even from players who probably said I didn't want Swamp Thing and then they like Cheshire. Now they want Swamp Thing. He's gone. Got to change that. We got to change that. I wish they would change that because I think that you're losing money doing it the way that you're doing it because I feel like they're trying to rush players to make a decision, an informed decision, and that's what you're doing. That's is a part of your strategy that's actually hurting your money more than making you money. Just run the banner. If you're gonna run just run the banner. If the character's good, people are gonna see it's good and they're gonna buy. Stop trying to limit the access to these characters with forced FOMO because the forced FOMO is going to turn the players more off than on. Because without Cheshire, Swamp Thing was bad, and we all have to admit he was pretty bad. Hopefully, I get a good matchup here. Oh no, this is a bad matchup for me, but I still try to give him a run for his money. This guy, I put him there, and I go for this one. This is my league mate I'm going against, so he's pretty tough. He usually beats me a lot, but I give it my best try. Oh boy. I still think Judo Master's still a very good character. Even though Cheshire kicked him out, I think Judo Master is no lower than top 5, top epics in the game. John Stewart is definitely number 2. I think Mr. T is number 3. only because John Stewart is so flexible. He could basically play on just about any team, and even the disruptor cannon doesn't phase him once he put that bubble on him. It hits him and bounce off, basically. I need to get my Swamp Thing to rank 10. That's my goal, to get Swamp Thing and Cheshire to rank 10. When I get Dr. Poison, I'm gonna try to get her to 9. I'm gonna definitely try to get her to 9 because she definitely probably gonna be a really good healer. I'm gonna try to get Poison Ivy to 9. I'm gonna have to work on Penguin at some point. I just see him as being the weakest link of that whole team. I feel like John Stewart's a good substitute. I even think Peacemaker's a good substitute until you can actually get Penguin up to like badge 20 or 30. He's a heavy investment. A lot of people says he's worth it. I believe him, but it's a lot of resources. And I think before you level up Penguin to badge 30, you probably want to get Swamp Thing and Cheshire up to badge 30 before you do Penguin. He's probably the last on the list. Okay, so I took the first round. This is basically a mirror match right here. He copied me. He's my clanmate. He copied my team. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Nobody uses Martial Manhunter. Nobody uses this guy. But me. And apparently him now. Oh boy. Okay, that's not too bad. He used a tiger. I wondered if he had a Batmobile. That would have been better for him to use the Batmobile against me than the tiger, because I feel like the tiger goes more with the block team because of that bleed synergy. That was definitely a waste of a Canary Cry Bomb. Had nothing but shield. Oh boy. We'll probably run out of time before anybody even win the match. Huh. I don't know. I think he might get me. Yeah, see, I think my Constantine hits harder than his Constantine for sure. Okay. I dropped his mirror. Now, if I could take out his Aquaman, okay, cool. Shield. Oh boy. Come on, if I could drop it. Oh, yep. Got his Aquaman. Yeah, I got this now. I feel, yeah, we got this. Aquaman's off the battlefield. We're good. I'm really surprised I haven't been running into more Mr. T teams on the ladder. Hmm. Yeah, John Stewart. I think his John Stewart is only rank 8, so I should be okay. There goes the Batmobile. That John Stewart Ocean Master combo is it's a good combo. So don't sleep on that combo. A lot of people used to think that shields and block don't miss, but John Stewart is the exact exception to the rule. He can do whatever he wants. He can be on all the teams. And for value, I suggest any free to play player or even pay to win players to invest into John Stewart, because I mean this dude's a monster too. Especially when it comes to Evil Falls and a lot of those other game modes. This dude is very tanky. And I hope they don't nerf him. I hope they let him stay like this. He is very good. This dude is definitely a solid wall. All right, we haven't made very good progression on this match. He might beat me on this one. And that's the thing about John Stewart, when he's just hitting you so many times, he's not doing a bunch of damage at once, but it adds up. Oh, come on, if we could take out Nightwing, that'll help a lot. This dude is stunned. Deathstroke again. Jeez. Oh boy. Might just fast forward this battle. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fast forward it. Wait a minute, I won. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I will take that. I definitely thought I was losing that match. Oh, quick team up. Mm-mm. Oh wow, that's interesting. Parallax picked Batman over Deathstroke. Okay, there we go. Down goes Sinestro. Sinestro is another character that been waiting for a while, but I'm glad they didn't bring his banner back during the poison season. That would have been really bad. That would have been terrible if they brought his banner back. Because I definitely would have not had what I needed to pull him. Wow, Parallax chose Batman again. I definitely know my Deathstroke is a lot stronger than Batman, so I thought he always picked the highest attacker. Hmm, that's strange. It can't be because of the color combination of the opponents. I don't know why is he picking Batman over Deathstroke. Because Deathstroke does twice the damage that Batman does. Oh, wow. I definitely think I would have did a lot more damage if Parallax chose Deathstroke. I also wonder when they're gonna put the new poison reinforcement and new poison artifact in the game. I really thought that would have been in the game by now. I think this Schroeder piece might be a really good piece for Swamp Thing. I like the stats on this. Defense, armor pistons. Don't really care too much about that. And then defense bonus here. That might be a really good piece. HP, defense, attack, HP bonus. Both these pieces look really good. HP defense. Go see what Swamp Thing has on right now. Yeah, because I'm running block on them. Defense, comparison. Attack. Yeah, see, I don't like the attack and crit on him. I'm fine with the HP defense here. Yeah, I might need to restructure my Swamp Thing a lot better because I'm not a fan of the crit right here. I'm fine with the HP, but attack, yeah, this isn't really the best gear to be running on my Swamp Thing. HP, yeah, that's fine. I'll take the block. I don't really feel like I need the attack because he's not an attack character, so I'm not really too happy with my setup on him right now. I want him to just be very tanky. I'm gonna buy this piece here. I think I'm gonna go to a HP speed set with him. I like that combo better. I don't want to run block on him. I want him to have a lot of HP in defense. So I'm gonna definitely buy this shoulder piece. I like this one a lot, but I don't have the tokens. Can I get it from Evil Falls? Let me try. I would definitely like to get some tokens out of this. Deathstroke. Let me try my poison team. fast forward this one because I didn't mean to really run this one because this would take a long time. Oh nah, that ain't gonna work. And I know it says Two-Face there, but I just can't build him up right now. %. Yeah, I think I'm capped out on that for a while. Yeah, I'm not beating that guy right there. 43 million. Yeah, stay away from him. Happy Gamer. Oh, okay. So he changed his name. He's one of my clanmates. So like I've never seen that person before. Oh yeah, so they're giving me nothing but hard opponents now. He's a lot stronger than me. I don't have a good chance against him, but for testing purposes, I might as well try to give it a shot. He has a really good poison team, by the way. I like this team, so we can look at what he's using. I should have pulled Cyborg. I should have pulled for him, but I knew that Swamp Thing was coming up, so I really just didn't have a lot of spare pulls. Well, I definitely see the value in having Cyborg now. He can be slotted in. He's not the best character, but he's definitely not the worst. And he has some pretty cool animations. He just nuked my Pandora. Jeez. Didn't do nothing. And my Constantine is probably my strongest attacker on this team. He is the strongest attacker on this team. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to boost my account this week. Try to get everybody up to 260 because he got the levels on me at this point. It's not really even my characters; it's just the levels. I just barely getting to 240, and he's already at 260 with all his characters. even if it's not my team that's winning, I just like to look at other people's combinations. That's how you learn. I've seen some really good, unique combinations of teams. And I definitely think me getting Dr. Poison this week and taking Wonder Woman off this team is definitely going to be a lot better for Swamp Thing survivability. Hey, what's going on, Superhero Gamer? How you doing, bro? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, this guy's team is a lot stronger than me. He's already at like 260. I'm at 240, barely getting to 240. But I'd still like to see how effective my team can be against stronger competitions. And I got Parallax as well, so I like him. I like him a lot. But these are the very top tier players that's stumping me out, so I don't feel too bad. Like I'm top 10, but I'm on the lower half of the top 10 in my server. I would say if I give myself a fair rank, I think I'm about rank 8. I should be around rank 8 solid if I was to say. Like right now, I think I'm about rank 6, but I feel like there's about 2 accounts that it's just we go back and forward a lot. But I would rank myself at 8 for sure. Man, my testing's been going great, man. Been going really good. I'm having a lot of fun with this poison team. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I can't wait till they actually drop the artifact and the reinforcement to just take that team. I mean, there's so much for this team, and like I was looking at Mr. Squirrel's video earlier, and I totally 100% agree with him. They should have ran Swamp Thing's banner the whole entire season because you guys know, and I'm the first to admit, I bash Swamp Thing every single video, every chance I got. The guy only came to life when Cheshire entered the game, and I think Dr. Poison's gonna make him even better. So I apologize to anybody that says, "Well, he's niche." I would say that Swamp Thing is very niche. He works well with Poison. He's not a good standalone character, but I see his potential now. I see his potential. He's niche, and you need him for any type of Poison team. You need him because he's a very good healing tank for Poison characters. He's just doesn't do anything outside of Poison, which makes it, you know, I think he's on the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to ranking legendaries, but he's good. He's solid. He's good. I give him that. He's very good. And I think once I get him to rank 10 and I get him the badge 30, because I have my Swamp Thing at badge 19. He's ranked 9. He's been doing pretty good. But I see the potential now. But this guy's just straight stronger than me, so I can't beat him. I just save my characters the grief and just okay, yeah, can't beat him. So I'll show you guys who that is. See, in Elite Arena, that was him that I was going against, the number 4 guy. See, he's at 20 million now. He has a really good Swamp Thing. Badge 30, of course. And see, that's the setup I like to see on Swamp Thing. I don't have that one on mine. I'm running block on my Swamp Thing, but I like this setup better because he's running health. And I noticed everybody that I've run against that was running health and speed, dude, the Swamp Thing was like on it. He was all over the place. So I mean, personally, I like to see more defense on him. Yeah, like a defense and health. Yeah, HP. HP, that's a good piece. HP bonus, I like that a lot better. Yeah, HP defense bonus there. He got some good pieces. And this is how I learn. I look at other people play, I see what they're doing right or wrong, and I take that information and oh man, look at all this bash 30, HP bonus 45%, defense bonus 45. See, that's why I say stack HP and defense on this guy. And it's like he never dies. Life steal. Dude. He's definitely high investment. And for anybody who's wondering who to take up the rank 30 badge, do Swamp Thing before Penguin. I think Cheshire is a good pick for the first two characters in the Poison team, but I think it's Swamp Thing and Cheshire, then everybody else. Cheshire and Swamp Thing, and then anybody else is fine. But this is what I'm up against in my server. This guy here, monster, straight monster. I tell people all the time, you think I'm gonna, dude? I know I'm fine being top 10. I'm happy to be in top 10. And here's my clanmate here. He's up there. He's in the mix. This guy, he's this number 2. I think he's the solid number 2 guy in the server. Him, he might be number 4 now. It's really out of him and my clanmate who's really 3 and 4. I feel like it's between those two. He's 5. I get an edge to my buddy here in the clan. He has a power level of 13 mil. I give him a solid number 5. But the top 10 usually changes here and there. And that's why I said I rank myself around 8, because I do think Bizarro, at one point I was beating the brakes off of Bizarro here, but he got himself up to power level 12 mil, and it was probably because of that week that I was saving resources to pull Cheshire and Swamp Thing. I stopped investing into buying the titanium and stuff every day for the quick pull, and also out of the base shop, so I could save up more to buy sets and encrypted tokens. So he passed me a little bit in power, but I'm at 10 million, which is pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, and I'm almost at 240. I think it's not too bad. So I'm holding my own. This guy, almost 5 million. Phobic 1. He's around 12 million too. He's around 12 million too, but I think his 12 million is coming more from putting more characters in a level link. I think he just has more characters in a level link, because I beat him probably 70% of the time. I beat him. This guy's coming up a lot. Okay. He's came up a little bit too. But I have some good competition, especially Bugs. Bugs be in there too. He's a sneaky one. He be in and out of the top 10. Let me see. See if I match up against my buddy here. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe I'll just run with this. Why not? Oh wow. Has anyone ever had that weird interaction when there's like a John on both sides of the battlefield? They just keep hitting each other until one of them eventually just collapse. This happened to me a few times. Oh, oh boy. All right, got the stun. That's good. I'm hoping my Deathstroke can knock down some of John Stewart shields, because if he don't, he just gets out of hand. Yeah, I agree. Superhero gamer. Yeah, Dr. Poison is going to make that team a lot better. I see the potential now. So I apologize to anybody who did not get Swamp Thing and in the Poison team based off the limited information that we had. It's a hard decision, but of course I know I don't I would feel bad too if I told someone to pull for a character and then they just really suck too. Especially because even as a paying player, this resources is limited. It sucks because if I invest into a character that does nothing for my account or for my teams, it's just wasted resources. And I've done it. There's a couple of characters that I have on my roster right now. I'm like, man, I shouldn't have did that. But Swamp Thing ain't one of them. And I will say that out loud. Swamp Thing is a great investment. I like him as a tank. I definitely think he's a very good tank now. You just got to build him right, and he's high investment. But once you make that investment, dude, he come to life. And I think it's bugged too, because the stacks wasn't stacking right for his kit to really work. But after that patch came in before Cheshire was released, Swamp Thing started. I noticed the change in his character then once they fixed those bugs. I would tell anybody go back and check the patch notes. There was a patch for Swamp Thing, because he wasn't really operating right. So I will give credit to the devs. They fixed him. So I took the first match, and this is why I tell people, man, it's hard to rank John Stewart below any rank 3 when it comes to tanks. Even though he's an epic, this dude, you could put him on any team. Block team, sacrifice team, shield team, poison team. The dude is just so plug and play friendly. I tell any free to play player, dude, just they bring up tank. Yes, he's better than Nightwing at this point. Oh, okay, I took the second match, and that was because of the parallax there too. Well, Wonder Woman, she's pretty good, but oh, oh yeah. Not, but I still love Nightwing. He has his value with Ocean Master. I'm still like right now. I still been investing in Nightwing shards out of the Elseworld shop, because him and Ocean Master, I'm just gonna continue to take them as high as I can, because once I hit a certain that threshold, because it's gonna be very hard to rank up legendary characters. I want to still be able to just continue to rank up those characters that I know that just work. like the block team, because it's easier because of Ocean Master and Nightwing shops being available in that shop. So I'm not gonna stop collecting their shards. And I also wanted to show everybody where I'm ranking at in Crisis Watch, where I rank at in Victor's Arena. And I tell any player, those are some of the best resources in the game, hands down. Some of the best resources that you can get in this game. So if you're not busy or you're wondering what to go for, once you get your account into pretty good standard, have those 3 teams, I tell people just try to focus on those modes if you can. Oh yeah, block team, because the shards are easy to farm and they just work everywhere. And there's so many good versions of the block team. Like you can run the block team with Deathstroke, you can run the block team with Wonder Woman, your first legendary. You can run the block team with so many other characters. I mean, Blue Beetle, for example, you could put him at the front. The block team is, to me, the most versatile team in the game, hands down, and one of the best options. Hmm. Okay, so I'm at 5. I'm pretty sure if I try to challenge, I'm probably gonna end up fighting him, or even him. So I might as well save myself the embarrassment. So I just want to show everyone too. This is what the final 4 was again. So this was my second week in a row, finishing off in Fire on 4. I'm pretty happy for that because I lost Alexa. I didn't have a chance. He's at like 25, 29 million, somewhere around there. So it didn't matter. But I'm happy. Top 4 again. So I had some insanely good luck and good draws. So it worked out in my favor. So I just wanted to also show people the amount of resources you get from here, which this helps my account out a lot too. Finishing top 4. So those diamonds and those elite arena shards, man, I'm liking that a lot. So hopefully when this resets, I can make it here again. When it comes to Crisis Watch, this is my ranking Crisis Watch. So I'm number 3. I'm 1 point off. I'm 1 point off. I could tie with the first and second person, but I think they go by who gets the rank first. And then everybody else who gets that rank, they're kind of stuck at that level. I think they should restructure that a little bit. If it caps out at that, and if you get that level, maybe you should just give everybody the rank 1 reward and just share it. And this is one thing I was talking about earlier when it comes to the badging. I definitely think they need to interject more ways to get badge material, because if you're not really ranking high in Crisis Watch and you're a free to play player, you're gonna have a hard time trying to get badge 30s, because you're not gonna it's gonna take a long time, because the players that's kind of like the top 10 players in the service, they're gonna dominate this area of the game. They're gonna just dominate it. So yeah, I definitely think on these harder nodes here, like in the main stage, once you start getting up, they gotta start putting in more resources in these areas, like a little bit more gold, titanium, badge material, because there's really no incentive for players to try to push beyond in the story, because you're not really the reward isn't there. The risk versus reward. Okay, you got past a really hard node that took you a week to get your characters prepped for it, and the rewards wasn't there. Especially after 40, I heard you don't get growth fund anymore. So what's the incentive or the reason to push past those harder nodes when you get nothing for it? And that's why I say the security plan it doesn't keep up. Like it's okay, but they gotta the security plan has to tear up with the player. It has to grow with the player. And I feel like they're missing that right now. Like Marvel Strike Force. One of the things I love about Marvel Strike Force was that their battle plans, they tiered up with you. Like you had a tier level to the battle system. If anybody plays Marvel Strike Force, they know what I'm talking about. Once you hit a certain rank, your battle pass gave you better rewards. Like this has been the same since I started playing. It didn't grow. I think that they're missing out on that as well. And I think that'll help a lot of players because it would be nice to get badge material in here, not over 50% of this patch just being low levels of titanium. That would help out players a lot. I'm just throwing out suggestions. I just think that that would be a great idea if they say, okay, you hit, let's say, main stage 32. Okay, your security plan level got better. The resources got a little bit better. Put some badge material, put some epic shards in there. Those two things will help players out a lot. Increase the amount of titanium things we get in here. 500 doesn't really do it anymore. 1 hour or two of those doesn't really do anything for high level players' accounts. It doesn't do anything. That would help a lot. But game only been out 4 months and they have showed the willingness to listen to the community to a degree and trying to make adjustments. And I just hope they continue to do that. This is not a rant video at all. It's just more of a suggestion. I hope they just continue to do good work. I'm happy that they are listening to the community. The game is far from perfect, but I'm enjoying and I'm liking seeing the changes they have made, especially with the epic pull for Cheshire. This was a lot painless than it was for me with Judo Master. I mean, I pulled for Judo Master and I could not get Judo Master to save my life. I just gave up. I have Judo Master, but I got Judo Master from the league recruitment by luck. I got him from there. So that's the only way I got Judo Master. And right now he's in purgatory. Like I can't do anything with him. I can't focus him down. And I think this mother box, like this pass here, the weekly or the legendary recruitment, maybe they need to lower it or at least have a desire for legendary characters. Even if it's just the older model characters like Sinestro and Hal Jordan, characters that's been in the game. Give people at least a 30% chance of pulling the legendary they want if they want to at least attempt to try to get a legendary that they want. Because the banners, they're great when they come, but you don't know when they're coming. So right now, that's why I pivoted away from Mr. T team because I want to have Jordan on my Mr. T team, but I don't have Hal Jordan. Don't know when he's coming. So what's the point? I can't wait on Hal Jordan on my third team. So I just say, okay, cool. I just gotta go all in on the Poison team now because I don't know when Hal Jordan's coming back, and I have no way of focusing that character down. They gotta kind of see the player's frustration when it comes to that. So unless they're gonna every season give us the option to pick or fuse a character that we want instead of just telling us, okay, we'll give you this character. And the bad part about this, Lex has been here since I started playing this game. I started playing this game around the Peacemaker banner, and Lex has been here since then. Instead of having this Lex fusion here for months in like this, okay, say once a season, okay, we'll let you choose the character that you want to fuse. What's wrong with that? That's a pretty free to play friendly option there. Instead of having to rely so much on RNG, they could say we'll make this for one time a season something. Once a season, we'll let you fuse together the character you want. Even if they don't want to put in Aquaman and certain brand new characters like Swamp Thing, okay, fine. I can see that, but at least some of these older characters that people have been waiting around for, like Hal and Sinestro, let us have the ability to say, hey, once a season, you could come to your fusion, you pick your fusion, and you could do that once a season. Just an option, just a suggestion. Not telling people that that's the best way to go. I'm just throwing an option out there. I'm just I think people I've seen a lot of people have a lot of great ideas. I'm just saying that would be a nice feature to have because I didn't fuse Lex. I don't want Lex. I don't know too many people who are pulling for Lex like that. I don't see any rank 10 Lexes running around here. So maybe they can make better use with that section of the game instead of having to come up with a brand new thing for the game and just say, look, we'll let the players pick who they want to fuse together once a season. I don't think that that's like a bad thing because now at least the people have the character they want, and then when the banner comes back through, whenever it does, then they could just focus in on the characters they want to because they already have the character. If that makes sense. And you guys gotta work with me a little bit. I'm a vet, so my my sometimes I may not be able to word things the best way, the way I mean them. I may say one thing, it may come off a certain way, but it's all in good, good faith and good heart, thing. I just, I'm not the best speaker when it comes to words. I will admit that, be the first to admit that. But like, I'm just a very open minded person. Like, let's just look at all options, and long as it's progression towards the game, I don't see a problem with it. But I do think the number one and two problems in this game is the badges because we're getting way too many characters. And I only got one level badge 30, and that's my Deathstroke. He's the only one that's badge 30. And he's a beast. I love Deathstroke. He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. And I think the next badge 30 that I'm gonna go for. Excuse me. I think I would be trying to go for maybe Swamp Thing. What's that? Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I said. I started playing this game, Superhero Gamer. I started playing this game in the Peacemaker banner. Lex Fusion's been there since then. And we've had that season gone. I thought it would have changed. And at this point, it's kind of become a useless feature in the game. There's no point to it. It was there. Nobody, the people who wanted it, okay, it benefited them. Like when I started first playing and I had Lex, I thought Lex was the best thing. You couldn't tell me nothing. First 20 chapters, stage 1 through stage 20, man, I thought Lex was the best. The best. You couldn't tell me nothing bad about Lex, but then when I hit like 25, I was like, oh, that's what they were talking about. His power dropped off the chart. I was like, man, he ain't surviving no more. He eating up all the ultimate energy. This dude, I'm like, bro, this dude here. That's why he hasn't gone past rank 8. He's very free to play friendly and fun to play with at the beginning, but he's not the type of tank I would suggest anybody take beyond rank 8 right now. He's like a man with no land, basically. He don't really have a real home. So he's just okay. He's good at the beginning of the game. Yeah, you could plug him in with a couple of teams, but there's just better options. That's just the truth. He's just a better option. Yeah, he's just a better options at this point. Like John Stewart. I hate to bring up John Stewart, but this dude here at rank 7. I had John Stewart at rank 7. Mine is only rank 8. This dude was kicking butt at rank 7 and with no badge. I'm showing you guys. I don't even have his badge unlocked. I don't. This dude just works. He just works. And that's what I look at when I see the flexibility with the characters and stuff. I like that. I like that a lot. I like I haven't even touched OG Superman. I got him for purchasing diamonds and stuff like that. So I'm not making a burn team. So I'm trying not to waste resources. So if I first was playing the game, I probably would have put a lot of resources in him, not knowing. But once I got him, I started to watch guys like Superhero Gamer, Mr. Squirrel, Anger Fire, different people, DC. I used to watch a lot of different people, and I used to be like, okay, cool, let me see what they're doing right because I like this game. I really like this game a lot. I really like this game a lot. I like the gameplay. I like the simplicity of it, and it doesn't. I'm not logged on the game because I feel like I have to be logged on this game. I log on because it's fun to me. I like Marvel Strike Force became a job. Pokemon Go, when I was playing that game, it was a job. I have to go to all these events. I got to walk all day. I had to pack my kid up, pack my cooler, all this, go travel an hour away, go to a park, be with everybody else. I have to trade. Man, Pokemon Go was the job. I was like, man, I can't keep up with this no more. And then when I started playing this, I like Pokemon Go, it got dropped. And I have been playing that game for years. But I don't I like it, but it's too hard. And then the chances of you getting what you actually want is slim to none in Pokemon Go. It's very hard. It's high investment with, and it doesn't feel good or rewarding to put in a lot of time and resources into a game that's not going to give you what you want. And that's bad because there's a thing called IVs in the game in Pokemon Go, and if you didn't have good IVs, you couldn't PvP with that Pokemon, and you're trapped in this cycle of trying to battle, catch, and hopefully you get the IVs you want. If you don't, you're just kind of screwed. You see, John does work with like zero. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, how the character just works. He just works. I can't complain. Like I'm not gonna ever complain about him. This dude is one of the best tanks in the game. No badge. Rank 7. Dude just works. I think that yeah, I like this artifact on him. I actually used my little token that I got to rank him up. To rank him up, well, to just get the artifact because I wasn't ever pulling that artifact. So I just bought it. I was like, it's worth it. It's for John Stewart. It's worth it. Yeah, Martian Manhunter. I thought he was gonna be a better counter to the Poison team, but he hasn't been. I'm just being flat out honest with you. He works a little bit, but I don't see a huge difference with him against Poison. So I would say, even though he's one of my favorites, I would tell people, you might not want to invest in him. You might not want to invest in him. I think Deathstroke is a very good counter to Swamp Thing. He can chew through Swamp Thing. So that's why I invested more into my Deathstroke. I like him a lot. I love my Deathstroke. My only level 30 badge, my Aquaman here. Badge 20. I need a set like this for my Swamp Thing. I'm starting to see the potential in Swamp Thing and I'm liking it. I like it a lot. Still like my Nightwing as well. I'm still collecting his shards and I'm saving all my 8th metal here. I'm gonna continue to pull his shards as well. Try to take them both up to 11. So I got 60 Ocean Masters. So I'm gonna try to get them to 11 at least by the end of the month. Might try to do that. I have shards for Penguin. I can get Penguin up to 8. But Penguin, the only reason why I haven't invested in taking Penguin to 8, it's because I want to take Swamp Thing and Cheshire to 10 first. I want to get their badge up a little bit. I feel like Penguin will make the Poison team better, but I need to invest more into Cheshire. I want Cheshire at 10. I love Cheshire. She's my favorite character in the game right now. She's the best epic in the game, and it's not even close at this point. And 2 is Jon Stewart. Then 3, Mr. T. 4, Judo Master. Then 5. This one might be a little bit controversial. But for the 5th one, probably Ocean Master. I think Ocean Master's 5. I think Ocean Master's 5 because he is the block team. So I can't disrespect Ocean Master like that. I have to put, I can't rank Ocean Master no less than 5 in top epics. Nightwing will probably be 6, but Ocean Master is definitely 5. He's in my top 5. I still got a special place in my heart for Ocean Master. I like him a lot, so I can't do him like that. Batman's in the top 10. If we just kept going, Batman's there, Constantine's there, Pandora's there, Kid Flash is there. That's just my list. I think most people gonna want their Kid Flash, but you think about it, you guys Zatanna and you have Raven too, so it's a tough list to make. But I don't have my Zatanna or my Raven built. Well, I can build Zatanna up to rank 8 now, and that's only because I got the shards for just recently, but I can't spread my resources too thinly. When I get a chance, I will be taking her up to at least rank 8 because I do need her, because there's been situations where I was like, man, I wish I had Zatanna over Kid Flash. Kid Flash is a very good healer, can plug and play him, but there's times where I feel like I need that lifesteal and frantic, that crit damage, especially in Crisis Watch, and I haven't had it. So I'm not able to beat it as cleanly as I would like to. So Zatanna is going to be someone I'm definitely going to take up after I'm done investing in my Poison team. But right now it's mostly going to be my Poison team taking up all my resources. I'm trying to see if I can get this a chance. Oh boy. Okay, I did put the lasso of truth back on Constantine. Yeah, Zatanna is important. And see, that's the thing. Zatanna, I see the value, a lot of value. Like her and Raven both, I see their value. It's just because of how when I started playing in the RNG, because there were weeks where I was just hunting down for Zatanna frags and I was never getting them. I was getting every other epic except for Zatanna, and I was like, the same thing happened with me with Deathstroke. Not Deathstroke, but Bloodsport. That's why I dropped them off of my my block team. Once I got Aquaman, and Aquaman was so better, I was glad to kick Bloodsport, because I couldn't even get them past rank 6. Well, I'm glad I did now, because I wouldn't have been using Bloodsport. I wouldn't have even been using them, so I'm glad I saved those resources. Okay, I think I got this round here. And this is why I like Wonder Woman so much. She just fits on every team. She could be on block team, sacrifice team. Especially when I'm trying to go through the main stages, I always run Wonder Woman on the sacrifice team because Constantine, he hits pretty good, he hits pretty hard, but he definitely needs the help. He needs the help. Like if I had Zatanna built up, I probably would put Zatanna here on this team. That's exactly who I would put on this team. I think that she'll just make the whole team better too. So I just like her versatility. It's not that I'm sleeping on her. It's just I just wouldn't have the RNG luck. And that's one thing too. I wish that they utilize the base shop a little bit more when it comes to characters like Zatanna. Like at least have their shards in the shop where you can purchase with gold or something like that. That would be neat. Oh boy, here he comes. Dude, Parallax has one of the best animations in this game. So all my Dragon Ball fans out there, it feels like when Parallax enters a character, he turns him into like a Super Saiyan or something like that. I'm definitely taking Parallax to rank 5. I'm taking this dude to rank 5, as high as the mountain. And speaking of reinforcements, I definitely think the devs should like have like free to play friendly options while people are collecting their tickets and stuff for like a parallax. Like, okay, we just had after they dropped the poison reinforcement. Why not have introduce a new purple reinforcement that everybody gets for free? And then they need to restructure how much reinforcement material is required to rank it up. Because right now I have like the mirror in the bat cycle. They're not as good as Parallax and they're not as good as the Throne or the Tiger. Most players are not going to want to invest that many resources into a blue reinforcement that doesn't isn't that strong. So I think that they need to restructure that a little bit more. And they also should introduce more free to play friendly option. And I think that the resources needed to rank up a purple should be less than like the top tier, like the parallaxes and stuff like that. I think it's a little bit weird that all of them you have to use 3, then 10, then 20, then 25. I think that they need to bring it down lower on the lower tier reinforcements to make those options more free to play friendly and introduce more purple reinforcements while you wait for your tickets to get the heavy hitters like the parallaxes, like the cannon, like the lantern battery. That's just my take on it. I just don't want to see the value of reinforcements being lowered, the bar lowered, just like I was saying about the watches. Like I understand Rolex has this value and Tudor has this value. It's made by the same company, but one costs more than the other. And that's why I say there's tier levels, and I just don't want there to be a situation where people are just saying, okay, we're gonna they don't mean anything because everybody gets everything in the game. We all just get everything, so now it doesn't really mean anything. But I know now I say, okay, he's a free to play player. He worked his butt off, or he saved up, and he got the ones that he wanted. And then this one, I can say, okay, everybody got it. Like the purple, we all got them from Digital Universe. They're very good. They're very good reinforcements. I think that they need to introduce more very good reinforcement. That'll work. Everybody gets it. Why not? They just, and I hope they do in time because this game is so fun, and they could just make it even better in time. And I'm willing to give them time because Marvel Strike Force, didn't start off the way it is now. And I tell anybody that it didn't start off the way that it is now. Marvel Strike Force is a great game now because they've had time to mature. They've learned from their mistake. They lost players. I was there when they first started playing Marvel Strike Force, and I quit because it was too expensive. I quit and I came back around the Apocalypse era, and the game was a lot better. It was different. It was a lot friendlier. But I've heard from a lot of players now, it got even better. And the only reason why I quit Marvel Strike Force is because I was really busy with work, and it was a little bit hard to keep up, especially being in a good clan and stuff like that. Because a lot of the material depended on the clan. The tenant was in the shop. The shop was supposed to rotate every season, but I guess are not doing it this season. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like there's characters that's been in here that we need easier access to, even if they're legendaries. Okay, the newer legendaries, okay, I get it. But these older characters, we need easier access to. I think the base shop, they're underutilizing the base shop. That's just my opinion. Like, let me see, I'm gonna just exit out of here. Ooh, that's a nice offer. Anybody think this is a good offer? I usually like these offers here for pulls. I get it. See, I like these little pulls like this when it comes to pools and artifact stuff. So I know the new artifact is gonna come out. I don't have any pools, so I'll just take it. I take it. And I needed to do that to get my wish anyways, because I do value the wish a lot. I like this. Uh didn't get anything. But eventually I'll get this. I like this a lot. I hate that they took the $1 diamond pack away. Oh my god, I love that $1 diamond pack, dude. They probably took it away because of me. Like I try not to say anything about the good things in the game because I don't want to put it out there. And then a dev or somebody say, "Oh, they really like this. We're gonna take that away." Maybe we are giving. And I ain't finna say nothing. I'm not finna give away the secret sauce. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I might talk about it in Discord, but I'm not gonna talk about it in a live stream or advertise it. No, stop doing that. They find out something working too good, they gonna take that away. They gonna take it away. I learned my lesson. That's why I'm hoping people get that Superman DCU. Before they forget, they remember that they left that in the game. They're gonna be, oh man, the Peacemaker season over with. Then take that away, man. Y'all better take advantage of that. You ain't even giving them the money. I tell free to play player, if you think about it, you're not even giving them the money. So technically, you're still free to play. But yeah, see the base shop here, it's decent. Some of this stuff is really overpriced. Like, who's gonna pay 600, gems or diamonds for this? I get way more. I get so many of these things. It's a pointless thing to put in the shop. It's taking up a space. Um, these can be really good deals. I like these. Now these right here, I would tell people if you have the spare diamonds, like this is a good pickup. These are really good pickups. I usually buy at least the first pool. After the first pool, this is a little bit expensive unless you really, really need the blues. I really wouldn't advise pulling, but the first pool is a pretty good deal. I will say that for the most part. But like these slots here, why not put characters in here sometimes that you could buy with gold? Some of their shards like Zatanna, some of the older characters. I don't mean like the newer characters, but the older characters to kind of help free to play players or characters or people that's been playing kind of catch up on a couple of those older characters. That would be a nice touch. Like Raven, put her shards in here. You could purchase with gold sometime, maybe with diamonds, mix it up a little bit. That wouldn't be too bad. That would not be too bad at all. I think that's doable. I like this shop a lot. I like the Elseworld. I don't have too much complaint about that. I feel like it's a good shop. This shop is the arena shop is decent. I like the arena shop too. I love the fact that he's in here consistently in Pandora. I do like this a lot. Like those two. Bane Bane is still a very good tank for free to play players, but he's starting to get outshined by other people like John Stewart. And if you got John Stewart and Nightwing, you don't really so much need Bane. That's just the thing about it. But he works as well on the block team. So if anybody looking for a really good option, Bane's still a solid option early on, but you might want to drop him at a certain point because there are better options in the game instead of bringing in better options. Elseworld, usually Nightwing is right here, but I know I noticed that they trade out Nightwing and Starfire a lot. So if Nightwing's here, I'm always buying Nightwing shards. Well, I was buying Green Arrows and Batman's too, but because I'm going into Poison, I'm just gonna buy her shards now. I took Batman to 10, Green Arrow, he's at 8, but I don't see myself using Green Arrow very much in the future, so all of those resources are just gonna go to Poison Ivy. Um, his shop. I like Wonder Woman so much. She's so versatile. I doubled up on her. I doubled up on her. So I bought all of these here twice. That was 20. Then I bought her shards again here, 20. I like Wonder Woman. I can't front. I like her. She's good. I got a bunch of Two-Face shards just pulling for pulls. I haven't taken him up. I think he's very good in Evil Falls in certain situations, but I just haven't had the need to take him up. Let me see. Okay. Kid Flash, I need to do better by him. But I'm gonna hold out for right now because I can only I don't want to spread myself too thin when it comes to spending my elite arena currency. And I only got this much is because I've been doing good in Victor's Arena, which I think a lot of players don't take advantage of. I noticed that people get in Victor's Arena and they don't really even change their teams around. They don't even check it. It happens a lot. Only a few of us really take it serious. So I'm not gonna put it out there, but yeah, if you're getting into the top 64 Victor's Arena, hey, try to take advantage of it. I do. But Kid Flash, I do want to take him up eventually too. I like him a lot. I did buy some more Constantine shards here. And because I don't have Sinestro, I think Constantine's a really good character to invest in, especially because they had that Constantine calendar. Not sure if they do that anymore, but I was able to get Constantine up to rank 10 pretty easily. I like that about Constantine. Very flexible character, very good. Other than that, in here, I don't really see very much here to spend on, to be honest. Hmm. And this I don't ever touch. It's no point. It's just like a waste of diamonds. Now I do need to invest in this because I unlocked all of this stuff. But that's like, come on, man. I gotta pay 4,000 diamonds? 4,000 diamonds for this? But I'm very close to getting another reinforcement, so I'm gonna have to unlock that next as well. So I gotta start watching my videos here. Do 200 diamonds a day. I gotta start getting these here. I'm gonna show you guys. I watch the videos. I watch these videos. Oh, it's at 0 now, but I did watch it. It must be okay. It must have reset it. But yeah, I do be watching the videos. 20 diamonds ain't nothing to scoff at. That's 5,600 diamonds. 5,600 diamonds a month. Yeah, if you watch every single day, that's a lot of diamonds. 5,600 diamonds. a month is a good amount of diamonds. If you just watch these really simple, like my thing stutters for some reason, so it's usually like 10-second videos. So I click on here.
So easy. Holy cow!
Okay, that's much better. Well, maybe on my computer it runs better, but usually on my iPad, this thing just lags out. I click on it, it lags out, and then I just get 20 diamonds. So I don't know if it's different on PC than on mobile devices. So that's one thing I will say. It takes like 10 seconds to get through a video, and the icon just pops up. All right, get up out of there. Oh, even with two ads this time, they got me. So I definitely think I will be watching these videos on my phone rather than on the PC. So that's good to know for me, especially if I'm using blue stacks. So yeah. See, hey, 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds. Let me see, how long I've been streaming for? 2 hours. What else do I need to check? So I try to check as much as I can every single day, but let me see. When it comes to the event, see, I can go to the next stage, but I want these right here. I need the um I need the 30 tickets there. So once I get the 30 tickets later today, I'll be going to the next part of the stage because I need to get this. I need to finish this off. And hopefully I get lucky on the next board and I get enough tickets to go ahead and finish off this Green Lantern battery. If not, then I get it the next event. But I'm happy for the parallax. And yes, I did pay. I paid money to get the board for because I was gonna get parallax anyways, but since they brought this event back and it was not a very free to play friendly event, I would tell anybody that it wasn't. It was very hard because the last board they had, man, I got to the fourth board without paying very easy. This board I had to pay, so it's fine. It is what it is. But I'm pretty sure if you get your resources from this board, just save them. If you really want para, just save them. You're gonna get them. I don't think it's as bad as it could have been because they brought these events back very quickly, and we know in a couple of weeks they're gonna drop the poison reinforcement. So just hold on to your tickets. Don't spend them on nothing. If you really want parallax, then you can get them at the poison reinforcement event. So that's my suggestion to anybody. I just don't think that we need to lower the value of getting them. I think that they do need to bring out a event, right? So they give you a free purple reinforcement that's reinforcement friendly for everybody, and I should lower the cost of leveling up and ranking up. I ain't gonna say leveling up, but ranking up the unit because once again, it costs the same to rank up a blue. It costs the same amount of this reinforcement. Like that's too high. They need to bring that down because this isn't as good as the purple here, and the purple isn't as good as the Batmobile, the Parallax. So you get what I'm saying. So I hope that people can understand what I'm trying to say. Is that these it's fine to keep this fine for a Batmobile to rank this up. It's a Batmobile. It's one of the best premium reinforcements in the game. This is good. The purples, the Tiger, they're good, but it's a tier below. So I don't think 25 of those should be a requirement to rank it up. They should lower that. And the blues are definitely not as good as the purples or even the top tier. So yeah, just bring this down because there's levels to it. I just think that that's just my idea. That's just my thoughts. I just think that these ones are way too expensive to rank up beyond level 3 because you have better reinforcements in the game that you should want to invest in over those. I think that those are way overpriced. I think those are too expensive. And they're just adding in more reinforcements. And I think they need to add in more free reinforcements, especially purple ones and blue ones. If they're gonna continue with the reinforcements, you already have the tier system there. Why not just continue to put in some reinforcements that's friendly towards everybody? I would definitely be down for that. Well, let me get back to here. I'm gonna try to see if I can get to the next level, or I can hit 3630. I'm trying to see if I can hit 3630 because I really need the growth fund diamonds. I'm broke. Superhero gamer sitting over there on like 27k diamonds. I don't know how he did it, but he got all those diamonds, and I'm over here broke. Mr. Squirrel, same way. He got all those diamonds. I'm like, bro, it must be nice. It must be nice. But yeah, I gotta do a better job on trying to utilize my diamonds for sure, because I do just spend because I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep my top 10 ranking, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. They may or may not have to do it. I don't really know. I should ask them, but I'm trying to keep my top 10 ranking because of the rewards that I get from it. All right, I'm doing pretty good here. I might be able to hit 3630 today, and that'll be good for the stream. Okay. I feel better then, superhero. Yeah, thank you, Dan, man. It make me feel better because I watch the videos and I'm gonna tell you what something and then lets you know I really do take in what people say and what they do, and because you used to tell people like don't go below 5,000 diamonds. I'm like, man, I'm always below 5,000 diamonds. I said this is bad. I must be doing something bad. But it's usually because I'm trying to get titanium, because titanium is so scarce in this game, and that's why I was saying the badging, the titanium, instead of like these boards like this, these harder main stages. I was like, they should give us more gold, titanium, and badge material. That's a good area because, like I said, a lot of players aren't going to get top 10 in Prices Watch, and that's going to build frustration at some point, especially for free to play players, even paid players. I only got one badge 30 outside of like those special deals you get in like Cheshire where you buy like 15 encrypted tokens and it comes with a little bit badge material. I don't buy badge material from the shop at all. That's the only time I buy badge material, other than in the base shop for gold if I can. And and they had a really good week. This was a really good, fun week in DC World. This has been my best week so far, having fun in this game. Got an awesome character. They brought back Parallax. They did a lot this week. I'm glad they didn't drop a reoccurring banner on us this weekend. That would have been a little bit too much. I think that would have pushed people over the edge if they did that. It would have been too much because nobody would have had any sets to really pull for like a Sinestro or a Hal Jordan. I just hope they take that into consideration. They don't just drop banners when they know that players are, strapped. They don't have resources, and then they really would feel like a money grab at that point when they're stressing the player base out that bad about characters they know they want. So just hold off. I'm glad that they did not drop a banner this weekend because I'm tapped out and I wouldn't have probably paid. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. Even though I got rubies, I want to save my rubies, but because Dr. Poison comes next week. Well, today's Sunday, so technically this week. So I was thinking that too. I said, bro, if they bring now if they drop Martian Manhunter, Banner, even though I like Martian Manhunter, I wouldn't have been pulling for him. I would not be pulling for Martian Manhunter. I would have just had to let him go and say, hey, I got to save up for the next legendary or for Sinestro or Howl, because those characters I really need, especially Howl. I think Howl. Who do you think is better, Howl or Sinestro? I don't know if those boxes are good to spend on. Honestly, I think you want summons more than anything for free to play. Your gems will run dry pretty. Yeah, they do. They do. That's why I don't have any gems. I have to use them so much. But see how I'm clearing these boards here, and it's like, man, on the one where we need like 2 teams right here, would it hurt to get some bash material and some titanium? I'm just saying. Would it hurt? Would it kill you? Kill the the devs say, look, we should make it more worth their while because these are some hard nodes. And a lot of these nodes I couldn't get past them unless unless I was using someone's mercenary in the clan to get past them. So I know how players feel. But that's another feature I love about this game. Bro, what type of game actually lets you play with your teammate's character? I don't know any other game that lets you literally play with somebody else's built up character to get to progress in the game. That's one of the dopest features I've seen in a game like this. And it lets you really see how strong that character is, so you can really get a feel for that character and see if you want to really invest in that character or not. So you think Sinestro's better than Sinestro, but I'm biased. Okay, okay. But it's not a wrong pick there. That's the thing about it. You go either way. Because I like I like Raven. I think I like Raven, and I know Raven goes well with Sinestro, and Gorilla Grodd goes well with Sinestro for a debuff team. But dude, it's just not a wrong pick, and that's why I was like, if I could get Sinestro or Hal Jordan, they really would pushed me whether to invest in Jessica or Raven for Mr. T team. But that's why I'm passing up the Mr. T team for now, and I'm gonna go full on the Poison team, which I do not regret now. I apologize to anybody who said that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a shout out to Casual, the #1 player, because he do talk to me, and he was telling me, he's like, bro, Swamp Thing gonna be good. He told me, he said, dude, Swamp Thing is good. He leveled him up. He's the best player in our server. So if the best player in your server is saying the guy gonna be good, you should listen. So I was just like, man, this dude is bad. He sucked. He can't take a hit. But I think he was bugged. I really think he was bugged now, more than anything, because I looked at those patch notes. I said, dude, they did fix one thing. So my bad. Hey, you gotta I gotta own up to it, and I tell people like, yeah, but he's niche, but he's good. I like him. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to make my poison team my strongest team now. Sacrifice team, I can start to see their limits. I can still make good use of Aquaman, but I'm starting to really see the limits with Sacrifice team. I see it with them. Saving cryptic tokens. If you not going to for Dr. Poison, you'll thank me if you. Yep, absolutely. And I feel bad for people. They should run. They should have run Swamp Thing banner the whole month because nobody had any real, especially for a free to play player. They can't really make an informed decision on whether or not I should invest in that character until Cheshire came to the game. Now they said, "Oh, he's good now. He's gone. He's in purgatory." That's why I say he's in the shadow realm, chilling. You can't get Swamp Thing. He's in purgatory. I think that that's helping them lose money. The fact that they're trying to create this false FOMO effect that they're doing, because there's no reason not to run the banner all month. Because now the players really want something and will probably pay for him. He's not there. They can't pull him, and there's no way to buy his shards in the shop and fuse them together and make them. So I'm like, well, what do you do? Nothing. Can't do anything. So I mean, I think that that's just a bad business tactic. Because if it was my game, bro, I'm running Swamp Thing banner all month. He would have been there the whole time. Um, Cheshire banner is there, and also Doctor Poison. Because players don't know, they can't invest in something they don't know, and that's not the player's fault. They just don't know. They don't know. But what I hope they start doing, superhero gamer, I hope they start letting players like you, Mr. Squirrel, other players test play the characters so they can get early feedback. That's another big thing I wish they would utilize the content creators for. The devs are really like dropping the ball, because if we have more hands on, or they would say, okay, we're gonna let people play with these characters and get the gamers, the people who actually pay for this game, play this game, stream this game, we're gonna let them get some inside information on there. Like Marvel Strike Force, they're very good at that. That's how they got better. They started utilizing their content creators and the people that's helping promote their game in a better way, so they can go back and let people know, hey, this is going to be a really good investment, or hey, I don't know, maybe they need to tweak something with this character. Because a lot of the times we can only speculate and work with what we got, and when we're not getting enough information on the character, it's hard to tell a person to invest in it or not. And I noticed that with a lot of content creators, they can't tell people to invest in this character or not to invest. And like right now, I feel bad for any player who did not invest in Swamp Thing because they just didn't know. I typically feel bad. I feel bad. Let me see. Okay, cool. Superhero, are you streaming tomorrow? By any means, are you streaming tomorrow? Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we might be pushing to 3630 today. I might get some diamonds. Nice. And to all my free to play players, yeah, save up for Parallax or the Cannon. Save up for Parallax or the Cannon. This I feel like they're mandatory reinforcements to get. Crypto, unless you building a Mr. T team, you can skip crypto. Even if you build it, I would still say skip crypto. Batmobile, probably number 3. I think the Parallax 1, Cannon 2, then Batmobile. 4, probably the Green Lantern battery. That's a really good item. Then the Hunted Tank, don't pull for it. Crypto, only if you're gonna build a Mr. T team. Jeez, this damage. Oh man. Dude, I love Deathstroke, man. He's another character. I need to get the rank 10. Need to get him to rank 10. Okay. Look at the damage from Deathstroke. He don't care about no colors. Man. Okay, let me check really quick and see. Okay, now I'll do it after this match. What I was gonna do is see if I had enough experience to go ahead and get Nightwing up to rank 240 to even out my team. Okay, let me check it really quick. Mm, there we go. One. Okay, so I'm a little bit off. I'm almost there. Okay, not tomorrow. Most likely Tuesday. Okay, cool. I'll definitely be in there. You know I'll be up in there. Oh yeah, tell AC in chat too. I saw him in the chat room, but I was playing with my son, so I didn't want to scare him. I did see him in there. I definitely saw him in there. Telling you not to tell me that he was in there. I saw him, but I was playing with my kid. I thought that was funny. See, that's why you need that cannon. So this is why I like Parallax for free to play players. That's why I said. But if I really had to be honest with you, I would say, bro, take the cannon first, then Parallax. Only because, like, if you're going against certain characters, you basically, even if they don't do superpower damage, just silencing that character for 4 turns, man, it really cripples and make the content so easy. And it helps you out a lot in Evil Falls too. I would tell people to take the cannon first. Parallax is good, don't get me wrong, but I think that cannon is so versatile. I think the can is so versatile. I think it's still good. And mine is still only rank 3. So it's hard for me to really recommend anything else. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I saw it. So you can let them know I saw it. I just I was like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. He's my buddy. He's good people. He had a tough match in Victor's Arena. I thought he was gonna make top 4 for real. So that last Victor's Arena video, I'm still in shock that the guy put together that team that he did. He had purples, and he showed with a purple scarecrow that he beat a sacrifice team. That I'm still in shock. The sacrifice team lost. Like AC, he had a rank 11 Aquaman. It lost to a rank 8. I mean, golly, I just can't believe it. But that's what it. The synergy. You just never know. And I mean, Swamp Thing was dominating the battlefield. I mean, he was healing up. He was just dominating. That's why I was like, dude, I see the potential. I just like I'm not bashing Swamp Thing no more. I'm done. I'm gonna shut up on Swamp Thing. I put some respect on Swamp Thing now that he's good. But then Dr. Poison gonna come to the game this week too. Man, gonna make that team even better. All right, come on, Deathstroke. Yeah, this should be. I should get this one because this is second match. They're not as strong on the second match. For anyone who debating on they should invest in their Deathstroke, dude, just do it. You'll thank me later. Just invest. I'm taking a badge 30. Just take him as high as you can. The dude is great. Yeah, dude. If you watch that video, bro, I'm like, bro, and that's why I showed he didn't have no badge investments, nothing. That was, I think, Bizarro making Swamp Thing tanky, and then his Swamp Thing had four pieces of health and two pieces of speed on him. So that dude was amped up. I ain't never seen Swamp Thing moving that fast. He was going like every other, like it seemed to me like he was going like every 3 turns. Swamp Thing was attacking or healing. I was like, bro, dude is wired. I see the combos and I like it. Then his cyborg, I thought it was because of the cyborg, but the cyborg was only like a rank 7, but it plays some key parts. But I really think most of that strength came from the Bizarro. Swamp Thing, yeah, I mean, if in a certain comp, as a free to play friendly, man, you don't even need Cheshire, but you need Swamp Thing. See, once again, you need Swamp Thing. Okay, so I got a clear something here. No, that's too expensive, bro. No. You know the devs, I respect you, I like you a lot, but okay, see, got my diamonds. All right, I'm gonna do better. Completed this growth fund. Um, let me see. Dun, dun. So I bought this growth fund. I love the growth fund. I love it. Okay. So if I get there, get past 40, I get 5 pulls there. Hmm. Police all system recovery. Okay. Probably do that at some point. Oh wow, we're a little bit off, so maybe I'll try to see if I can clear a couple more stages. Okay, this is a good matchup. This is not bad at all. Okay, cool. Mostly blue people. So my block team gonna excel here. Mostly blue. I could have just swapped over the block. Okay, so this should be enough experience here to get me to 240 on my Nightwing. Yeah, there we go. All right. So my team's back even again. I got another completion. So yeah, guys. So during the stream, we got to 240. That looks a lot better, feels a lot better. Having my team even. I'm still at 10 million power level. I'll take this. Okay, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Thank you. I'll take it. Gonna need that for Dr. Poison. So I just want to show you guys where I'm at on my pools. I don't have a lot of pools, but I'm hoping to take advantage of the little deals that pop up on the screen, the little $5 deal, well, Ruby deals for 15 pools. Hopefully when Dr. Poison comes, she has a little, she should have a little slot like this. And I'll buy a lot of the cheaper sets here. Maybe this one, depending on my luck, I may have to end up buying a couple of these deals with my rubies, like I did with Cheshire. But I think I should be able to get by with a rank 8 Dr. Poison. So I'm hoping I could maybe just get her to rank 8. If not, then maybe I'll try to invest a little bit more. We'll see though, because the Poison team is going to be my main team. Also, let me show you really quick my resources. It's not the best, but oh, okay, I'll show you my artifacts as well really quick. Collection, this is my artifact collection. I think I'm not doing too bad on my artifacts. The wrist gun here, I got it to rank 4. The helmet rank 3. Base venom rank 3. These sticks right here, they usually be on Nightwing, but they work really good on Swamp Thing. I think that this might be the best item to run on Swamp Thing. I heard the helmet is good too, but to just have that constant block percentage there, I think that for me, this is the best item I would say for Swamp Thing. I like this a lot on him. Canary Cry Bomb, pretty good, has that stun. The rod right there works really good on Batman. Really helps him out a lot with his damage. I have a rank 5 here for the health. I put it on Ivy because I feel like she could be a little bit squishy, but you could really run an attack or this on her or a couple of other things. But I think that that's pretty cool for right now until I can get Cheshire up to rank badge 30. I'm just rocking this crit orb on her. I like this a lot. I think that this works really well on Cheshire especially for a free to play option. The wrist gun is really good on her too, but I like it better on Deathstroke. And plus he's badge 30 and one of my best characters, so I'm gonna just keep it on him for now. I really like that a lot. Robin, I put Nightwing, sorry. We're talking about Damien, but yeah. Nightwing, I keep this orb on it. I think if you're not gonna run the sticks on him, this is the second best thing to run on Nightwing. I like it a lot. And hopefully I get it up to rank 5 soon so he can have that increased 12% blockchain. But he already naturally has really good block, but it just makes him better. For Mara, I like to run, since she's on the front line, I like to run the defense on her. It makes her a little bit more tankier. I think it helps her a little bit survivability long since she's on the front line. And she's not really a natural tank. I think it helps her out a little bit. I'm not using this one currently. Armor piercing. Well, I was using this one on Jon Stewart until I got the lantern glove thing to power him up. I mean, it just gives him more. So I was running that on Jon Stewart, but that's better. This is better, especially for his shields and the attack orb. I run it from time to time. I've experimented with it a little bit. It's not bad, but I don't think I really have anybody that really needs it. So it just sits there. I mean, I could put it on Superman or somebody else, but I just think right now I don't really need it. But my best artifact is my lasso. I've invested a little bit into my lasso, so I have it at rank 2, but I have 30 shards for it. So I should be able, if I get another one, I should be able to take it to rank 2. No, rank 3. I should be able to take it to rank 3. See, I have 30 here. So I need one more pull of it and then I can rank it up again. This is my favorite artifact, by the way, is the lasso. This thing does so much damage and I've just invest in whatever I get. I just try to invest it into this because it helps make people tanky and it helps out a lot. But yeah, this is my little artifact collection. And for my resources, I've been trying to hoard eighth metal. I like trying not to use my eighth metal unless I absolutely have to. This right here, I thought I was being smart. Once again, I thought I could use this on Cheshire, but you can't use it on her. You can only use it on characters that's in the pool, older characters pretty much. So if it's a new character, you can't use this on here. I don't even think you can use it on Peacemaker or Vigilante. Well, on Vigilante or Judo Master. I mean, sorry about that. Let me check it really quick. Yep, you can't even use it on Judo Master or Vigilante. So uh, it would be nice if they changed this feature because I also think that that's a little bit bad that you can't even use this on them, but you can use the eighth metal on epics like Cheshire, but you can't use the epic fragment. I think that that's pretty bad. They should change that. I mean, you should be able to use it on whoever you want. Um, so I have 30 Swamp Thing shards. I'm not gonna use him anytime soon. Got 60 Wonder Woman. Gonna be taking her to rank 9 soon. Got 8 of those for the reinforcement. I don't know where these shards came from for Cyborg. I really don't know. I don't know when I got these shards for him, but I have them. I don't remember how I got them, but I just have them. So I think that's weird. Constantine, I got 140. I just need 20 more for to take Swamp Thing. Well, not Swamp Thing, but Constantine up to rank 11. Maybe he'll be my first rank 11. Maybe it's Nightwing. Who knows? I don't really want to use my epic shard things here to take them there because I feel like they're very rare. So I probably end up using them on someone like Penguin or Poison Ivy. Probably Poison Ivy because I do want to get Poison Ivy up to rank 9. I think I'll try to get Penguin up to rank 8 at some point, but I feel like Poison Ivy does way more damage, and I'd like to get her up to rank 9 as soon as I can. So I'm gonna save them. I got some Bizarro frags here, and I also don't have any for him. Vixen, even though she got a buff, she's still not good, and I think I mentioned earlier I had a bunch of Two-Face shards, and so I have 200. I'm gonna build him up eventually, but not right now. I don't think I'm gonna need him for a while, if I need him at all. So I don't want to waste resources. And see, there's those 30 lasso fragments, and also I got 30 fragments for the mirror. I like the mirror a lot too, especially on I know it works good on Raven, but it works pretty good on Ocean Master as well. This mirror, I like it a lot. Go ahead and open these. So yeah, that'll be it. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to show you guys too. Once I hit reset in like 30 minutes, I should be able to complete my board here, and then I'll be taking my Cheshire to rank 10. So I'm gonna get these 40 frags here. I'm gonna invest probably 40 of my eighth metal because I'm kind of tired of trying to pull for her here, and just save this for Dr. Poison because I really don't have anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet. She's worth 40. She's worth it. So after this is over, in like 30 minutes when this resets, I finish that. I'm gonna take her to rank 10. But yeah, guys, this will be it for this stream. Thank you for everybody who came through and got with your boy. Superhero Gamer, thanks for everything, man. It's always great talking to you. Thank you for coming, visiting, and everything else. It means a lot to me that you guys came through here. Show support the channel, thumbs it up. I really like it, man. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. And If you picking up what I'm putting down, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next